Hello, I'm Billy Green. Did you know that you have rights? Constitution says you do. And so do I. And welcome to Judge Sim. Things are worse than ever in your banana republic, the Summer Island country. While anarchists roam the streets, corruption was running deeper due to this is still so loud I turned the volume down, bearing these burdens for judges who try to make things right with honesty. This didn't save any of my settings. Welcome to I Am the Law mode. There are 30 new cases in this mode. Decisions made in these lawsuits have no consequences, allowing you to this doesn't seem correct. Well, I clicked on the wrong thing, I think. Ding dong bing bong. I'm coming inside. Your name, you have a mail. Dear Billy Green, you were appointed as judge. Banana Republic, courthouse, today. Okay, sir. Hang on, sir. Your Honor. First of all, as the Ministry, we wish you success in your new position. We wanted to remind you of the details that are important if you would make a correct judgment. You could find evidence in the evidence file. At the same time, you can get information whether there is digital evidence on the tablet. The case file includes the content of the case and the information of the defendants. The microphone, tablet, law book, gavel. Remember, your decisions will have consequences. Making wrong decisions will cause your bars to increase. Okay. Anyway, let's see the case file. Harris Kellen, 25, male, 212441. Charges, violation of restrictions. Details. The incident began on a night when a curfew was in effect, around 1:45, when patrol units noticed a suspicious individual in the Hawthorne district. When the officers stopped the individual, his identity was determined to be Harris Kellen. I hadn't been feeling well over a while. I thought going outside for a bit would help me relax. I went out without even checking the time. While walking down, I saw a police vehicle and remembered the curfew at that moment. Panicked. I was so afraid of getting fined and didn't comply with the instructions. I was just scared. Why did you resist the police from taking action? Because I thought I could explain myself. I didn't want to let the police write a ticket without telling them what happened that night. You say you were feeling unwell. In that case, why didn't you call the emergency line? It did occur to me at that moment. Leaving home seemed like the only option. I couldn't even stop to think. Well, that's a lie. So what specifically did you do? Just violation. So, no digital shopping. Well, okay. A violation of restrictions, okay, which is not this. This literally doesn't count as a crime, according to this. What do you want from me? I find you not guilty. Well, if it's a binary thing, then that's less binary. What specifically is he being accused of? Violation of restrictions. Curfew, okay. Would it be failure to fulfill commitment? Maybe. Violation of restrictions, I'm an idiot. Okay. 6 months. Shush. 6 months public service and $1,000 fine. In the case of Harris Cullen, I find you guilty. And I give you a $1,000 fine. And I give you 6 months public service. I was not assassinated. I was not arrested. I did it. Hello, random people. Yay. Hello, woman. Hello, boy. Hello, scared girl. Well, I don't have money. I don't have money. Bill passed. Convicts with a criminal record will now be given increased penalties. Week 1. Case 2. Look at this fucking guy. Oh. Sam McKyle. 22, male. Fingers. Criminal, yes. Possession. Drugs. Something? No. I see, okay. Criminals with a criminal record should be given aggravated punishment. Narcotics. 18 public, 5,000. You've been found with drugs on you. Why did the police stop you in the first place? I was just going home. When I saw the officers, I remembered I had substance on me and panicked. I changed direction, but I guess that made me suspicious. Where did you get the drugs? I don't even know his name. We have a very superficial acquaintance. Where did you meet this person? At a place called the Copper Lantern Bar on the lower side of the city. We don't have a special connection, we just ran into each other over there. I can go to the bar. I hate the sound of coughing a lot. I wish there was a way to turn it off. Possession and carrying. It doesn't really matter if you don't intend to give them to anyone because it's possession. So be gone. I was not murdered. I was not arrested. Hello, random family who is not mine. I'm breaking into your house again. I still don't have money, but can I go to the bar? That is some nice music. I can't buy drugs. How sad. Well, guess I'll sleep. Week 1, case 3. First of all, Your Honor, a lot of evidence is lost as a result of anarchist attack in our state, so cryptex passwords are. If you try to open it 3 times before the green light turns on, the cryptex will destroy the evidence. Okay. So it's a puzzle. I don't know if this counts as a puzzle, if it's just do all the things. Oh wait. Hey. So anyway, evidence. A nylon-covered steel rope. I should look at the charges first. Assassination. Tom Braxley, 49, fingers, no criminal. A body has been discovered in the trunk of his vehicle. The security system was disabled. He was detained, but who reported it in? I had just started my shift about 2.5 hours ago. During my routine patrol, I still saw the CEO's car in this parking lot, which didn't seem strange to me, but I noticed that the trunk was completely open. When I approached, I saw Mr. Hedrick lying motionless inside. The first thing that caught my eye was a red rose placed on him. I immediately contacted headquarters and reported it. Okay. Isn't a card required to enter the company parking lot? How do you think the killer could have gotten inside? I checked the system records and there is no card scan visible since the moment I started my shift. I think the killer disabled the system remotely. Did you have any personal relationship with the CEO? No, I joined the company only 2 months ago, and I've only seen him from a distance with no argument or contact. Okay, do we have fingerprints? No. Well, there is nothing tying you to this. Tom Braxley, in the case of you are not guilty. I didn't die. I wasn't arrested. Money? Money! 300, and then that down, and then that down. Credit options. I see. So I have 100 left over. I'll take a small loan. 1,000. Weekly payments 300. I can't quite do that, actually, so let's not do that. And I will... Apparently I have to take all of it. Okay. Should I have done that? Can I put it back? No. Magical. Help me! A girl asked you for $100 for her school fees. Well, I have $100. Week 2, case 1. Look at this guy. Mason O'Rourke, 33, male, fingers, criminal record, auto theft. The vehicle owned by Rob Singer, which was parked overnight in the parking lot of his apartment building, disappeared by the morning. I have no information about how my vehicle was stolen. This is the guy. Yup, Derek Caldwell. I have no information about how my vehicle was stolen. Clearly those who did it were professional thieves. The police said they left no traces at all. The only thing I'm certain about is that my car was locked. Mason Rourke, Tiny M. Early in the morning, an old friend of mine... Oh, right, his name. Early in the morning, an old friend of mine, Derek Caldwell, called me. He said there was an urgent package that had to be delivered and he wasn't available. I immediately went to his house to help. Handed me a package and a car key. So wait, whose car was stolen? Rob Singer had the car stolen. And then... I see, okay, so you were found in the car. You are being accused of actually stealing the car by the other guy. Everyone who is involved in me is making a mistake. Anything Mason said is a lie. I have nothing to do with this vehicle or theft. So you're claiming to be uninvolved. 212-2354. Alright, done puzzle first. Okay. Easy enough. 212-2354. 212-2354. So yeah, you're the one who stole it. So, and you did not have priors. Theft crimes. Auto theft. 2 years in jail. Now, the question is this 2 years and the fine, or is this 2 years and not the fine because not aggravated? I think the latter. I could find an example, that would be nice. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so no fine. That is fine. So just 2 years jail. In the case of Mason Rourke, you are not guilty. Get out of here, you little rascal. In the case of Derek Caldwell, you are guilty. Why is this still... No? Okay, whatever. 2 years jail. Enjoy the vacation. I did not die. I did not arrested. Yep. Breaking news. State of emergency declared. Due to the recent increase in anarchist activity, the government has declared a state of emergency. And that's all the information we have on that. Daily news. State of emergency declared. Due to state of emergency, judges can now be appointed to all types of cases. Week 2, case 2. Oh boy. This is already, looking interesting. Case subject. determining which parent will be granted custody of 11-year-old Liam Reynard and his 8-year-old sister Elena Reynard. Defendant, Jacob Reynard. Plaintiff, Mara Reynard. They divorced 2 weeks ago. No agreement could be reached about the custody of their kids, so the mother filed a lawsuit. The father was deemed unfit to take full-time care of the children due to long-standing anxiety disorder, limited anger control problems, and unstable living conditions. Financial difficulty. The report on ability to meet the children's needs was negative. So he's mentally sick, she doesn't have money. Well, my gut instinct is give it to the mother because the anxiety and anger is not good, and uncivil living conditions. I'll see what they say about it. How did your parents' separation affect you? At first I felt terrible. There was constant tension at home, but after they divorced, the arguments stopped, so I felt a bit relieved. Still, I feel bad that my dad is left alone. Would you rather live with your mother or father? I don't want to be separated from my sister Eleanor. We can live together with our mum. My mum isn't in a good financial situation, but I can work and support her. A good kid. How's your relationship with your father? I love my dad too, but sometimes he gets angry. My sister gets scared. I wish they had never separated. Would your family fight in front of you? Yes, they were shouting at each other. Do you love your mum or your dad? I don't want to choose. If you have to choose. Please, don't separate me from my brother. That wasn't the question. Okay, well, seems pretty open and shut. They want to live with the mum and he will work to help with the finance. Both children should go to the mother. I didn't die. I didn't get arrested. And I still have no money. Anything interesting on the... Nope. Okay. Week 2, case 3. Chris Tiamond. Assassination. Male. Fingers. Criminal record. No signs of assault. Oxygen deprivation. Interesting. Sanitation workers came across the body. Another CEO. The garbage. Person Fred was with was this guy. After the evening meeting, we left our company together. We left the company together and went to our usual bar. We stayed for about 2 hours. He drank, seemed a bit withdrawn, and didn't want to talk. Then I dropped him off at his home. I didn't know where he went after that. He was a good friend. It never crossed my mind that he would meet to an end. Cleaning worker found the body. Black top over the trash container. Body of a man. Slightly red rose. We got a serial killer. I don't think it's you, but we'll see. What do the fingers say? Boy, this is very obnoxious. Oh, there's a picture there a minute, yeah. How do I reset? There you go. I may need my glasses on for this. And why did the game freak out? Unless I'm a genius and my eyes decide to work properly. Golly gee, I'm so smart. Yep. No fingerprints. No digital. So there isn't anything tying you to it aside from being the last one who saw him. So I would say not guilty. There's no evidence but UI for it. Oh, nice. As a result of the decisions you made in the cases, we decided to raise your salary. This week you will earn $700. Nice. I still can't afford to take out a loan, but okay. And I didn't die. And I didn't get arrested. And I need to change this tab so I can see if my pizza's nearly here because I am very hungry. 200. Yay. I should withdraw that money. My pizza is on the way, so I am going to need to pause the video soon. Support the decision. Support on. Okay. Are people. Is that good for me? Okay, well, the family's not whining this time yet. Casino! A little. I'll do 50. Okay, so that's dealer, that's me. 17 really. That's I've got a 7, so I will take. And that's fucked. I didn't even get to see what the hand was, right? One more. Okay, 14, definitely take. 20, stay on 20. Okay, 14, 24, hell yeah. That made me break even. But what if I were to do something stupid? Oh dear. I would stay on 17, but not happily. Okay, good. I shouldn't push it. I'm gonna push it. That's not a good start, that's a real bad start. Why with your 17s? I will unhappily stay on 17. And that's why I'm unhappy about it. One more time, for real. It's not lost until I stop playing. Well, my family's in ruins. Week 3, case 1. Ulmer Crate. Threat, malicious wounding. And Sean Hallen. Stab wound. and stabbed over debt, and Sean Helen fled. Debt disputes he came over, he's out crazy, our eyes were crazy. He ran and grabbed a knife from the kitchen. While I was trying to take the knife from his hand, he fell onto it and stabbed his rib. Well, if Ulmer's telling the truth, then his prints shouldn't be on there, so it should just be his prints if Ulmer is telling the truth. So 21227. I hate this. There, okay. That was stupid. 21227. And a phone. Okay, so Ulmer seems innocent. 21227, yeah. So Sean, let's see. You don't have prior, so that would just be malicious wounding. 8 years. Home invasion, 2 years. So 10 years. And threat, maybe? 12 years, I would say. I forgot which one of you was which. Right, so Sean is the guilty one, yes. 12 years. In the case of you, 12 years. And in the case of you, not guilty. Yay. Hello, family. I have no money. Could any of you get jobs? No? Well, I guess I'll go screw myself. Well passed. Criminals who are not mentally well will be sent to a treatment instead of punishment. Let's see. Not well. No, no prior positive mental test. So he's been carving up benches, which is very annoying. Mental health test positive means... Okay, so negative is bad health. Willful damage to public property, 12 months. Ooh, maybe possession of weapon. Well, he's only been charged with damage to public property, so I would say just that. Which would be... yes. 12 months. Community service. In the case of this guy, guilty. Guilty. I didn't die. And I didn't get arrested. And my settings are still not saving, please. Why are you doing this? Is it actually saving now? Maybe. When I restart the game to see if the screen settings actually save, and then also my pizza should be just around the corner, so... Pizza? Why? I didn't even... Are you serious? Why? Why? Why do you do this to me? Pizza. It is a day later, and this game does not save your settings for some reasons why I need to do this every time, and that means the audio on this one is going to be super inconsistent. Also, you just can't change screen settings for some reason. Except now that it is working? I don't know, man, this... we have no money. Week 3, Case 3. Oriella Soundworks. Intertone audio production. Copyright infringement. The rhythm bass of their compositions. So this is one we'll need to listen to. And then... ooh, that is similar, isn't it? Yeah, that's the same thing. Well, let's hear some statements. We can't hear statements. Guilty. Yeah, and now I can take a loan. And afford to. Why did the lights flicker? I'm not dead. I'm not arrested. Yes. Now we can take this. Cool. And we should withdraw. Can we choose how much, or is it going to be all of it? It's going to be all of it. Okay. What do you want, boy? No, you dumb fuck. Why would I waste money on you? Okay. Hear me out. No. Yeah, this is not working out. So how about poker time? Blackjack time, I mean. I hate 17s. But this is a safe one, so sure. That's worse. And I'm fucked. 200. Oh, it's not a 17. Okay. Good. Okay. I am back to my start point. So I should double down. I hate 17s. Push. So it's not a bad idea then, is it? If I'm pushing it. Unless it is a bad idea. What if it's not a bad idea? What if it's not a bad idea at all? What if it's not a bad idea at all? Congratulations, kids. I only gambled away some of our life savings. What does Sanity do? Competition lawsuit filed by Joe Miller against Sony Software Digital Company. Depression after playing a video game, and then she tried to kill herself. That's stupid. No, that's really stupid. Maybe she was depressed and then withdrew and started playing the game, you dumbass. Yeah, no, that's stupid. Also, yeah, not guilty, you dumb fuck. Yeah, no. Full deny, fuck you. I'm not dead. I'm not arrested. I'm a great judge. Gimme whiskey. Interesting. So then it starts to be a minus. Curious why I would do that. Breaking news. Big Operation 2 Cartel. Members of the Kashi Cartel were caught smuggling drugs. Week 4, Case 2. I have a new look. 500 to release him. 500 to release Jared Alderson and Marcus Byron. Interesting. I haven't read their statements. Jared Alderson and Marcus Byron, both positive in mental and both priors. Drug trafficking, organized crime. Do I bother censoring anything in this video? 24 and 750,000. 24. So 24 plus 24, 48, and 750. Should I also do for bribery? Corruption, maybe? Probably not. What I will do is buy a cat toy, because my cat is a good boy. Or girl. And or. Yeah, boy. Or girl. And or. That's not right. Bye. Truly, none of them think I should get into this box. You'll never be able to solve. It's an amazing puzzle. Oh, you could become an informant. Will you cooperate? No. Well, that's pretty open and shut. 48, 750 for the both of you. I didn't die. I didn't arrest. Can I look at my risks? No. Hello, bar. Oh, now this is only minus. Interesting. Okay. And my danger hasn't gone up. What's the case this time? No prior, positive health. Fraud. Guy called her thinking she was a sex worker, paid for a sexual encounter, and paid through a bank transfer, and blocked him. That is funny, but it is also a thing we should punish you for. Blah blah blah, I'm sad and all alone. Blah blah blah, I sent her money, I'm an idiot. Honestly, that's a good defense. I should read that because it's a video and you guys don't want to read. I'm not a sex worker. If I were, I wouldn't try to hide it. I was scared and said that as a joke and No evidence, but you did accept the money. You could have returned it. Why didn't you introduce yourself? Malicious prank. Why did you try to return the money? Okay, and that is fraud. Well done. If you gave it back, this wouldn't be an issue, you dumbass. Where is the fraud? Where is the fraud? There we go. 4 years jail. What is it? What was it? Okay. Banana bank. You are a liar. Yep. So that is fraud, regardless. Can I give you extra for lying to me? Can I give you extra for insulting me by lying? Well, 4 years jail. Easy enough. Yay. I'm not dead. I'm not arrested. I should have 100 left over. Yay. 21. Fuck you. Week 5, case 1. No criminal, positive health. Human trafficking. Yeah, I did it, but, like, it'd be nice. And what did you think was gonna happen? In the dark of the night, your sleep is interrupted by the sound of knocking on the door. Wait quietly. Wait quietly. Wait quietly. 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 Fine. When did my good mic cut out? God damn it. Okay, I apologize sincerely for the mic quality, but better than losing entirely. Let's look through this hole. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, George Voss versus Novacell. I mean, my bar's still low, so like... What is this? Compensation lawsuit. Ah, his battery exploded. Bruh. You guys are stupid. Like, did you think we wouldn't have the evidence of the phone call You dumbasses. No, you get the full price. Yay. Yay. So if that does do that, is that just fully game over? Do I have to fully restart? Or what? Case 3. Assassination. Not guilty. Raised salary. Am I dead? Am I arrested? Can I see what is remaining of this? No. I can't just pay it off early. That's really annoying. No. I hate taking care of this stupid family. Not even mine, they just showed up. Give me some wine. Week 6, case 1. The landlord, Jonah J. Eastwood's request for eviction. Non-payment of rent. Willing to pay rent for 4 months. Okay, well I need to see the paperwork. 3 months. Mr. Eastwood is Thomas Burton, who has been called as a witness your tenant. Yet you wonder. The tree that your upstairs neighbour has made enough noise to disturb you. What? Where are you headed? Okay, so you are deaf. Oh, yes. Herb. Makes sense. We need to see this contract. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. Tenancy agreement. I can't read it. You really haven't been paying, but also you're lying about this. So I'm going to say that you screwed yourself in that. Also, bring more evidence if you want me to do something. The contract remains. Not dead. Not arrested. Can I heal my brain? Yes. Delicious, delicious juice. Middle past, immigrants who commit crime will now be deported. Week 6, case 2. Hello, would you happen to be an immigrant? National status, yes, which I think means you are not without citizenship. National status. So are you a national or are you... Okay, so a national means you are a citizen of here originally. Okay. Street racing, violation of traffic safety. Located in the trunk of the vehicle. So yes, you're absolutely racing, you liar. Yes. I didn't die. I didn't arrest. Are you feeling gameplay yet? Hey, why Danny DeVito? Extortion. Could this not just be theft? How's this extortion? To my shoulder, yanked my phone, ran away. Okay, well, you just admitted to it, you dumbass. Bye-bye. Raise. Pointless numbers. Pointless numbers. 420. Hello. No. Have you considered looking at our numbers for even a second, wife? Bomb attack on Parliament. Law of execution was accepted. Terrorism, organized crime, suicide attacks. How much of this case can I even talk about on YouTube? 18 were captured, and they named you as the coordinator. Yes, I gave the order for the attack because they killed my men in prison. You know, the men who were smuggling drugs into the country. Okay. Guilty. Die. I didn't die. I didn't arrest. Okay. Can I heal? Yes. Holes in it. What are you talking about? 9 Jeez. Money time. Yay. Push. Well, give me a beer at least. Jeez. Okay, what do we got? Isaac North filing a compensation lawsuit against Helen Price, who is alleged to cause his motorcycle accident. I mean, that's pretty open and shut. Well, you hit him with a car. And you admit to hitting him with a car. Fuck you. All in, baby! And I'm done. Hi. Involuntary manslaughter. No prior, blah blah blah. Carol Mojave urgently took his 2-year-old baby to the hospital. X-ray revealed an object in the stomach. The baby's doctor, Elian Vornay, informed the family that the surgery had gone smoothly and the baby's condition was good, and then deteriorated severely. Uh-oh. You left gauze in the stomach. You accept responsibility and apologize to the family. Good for you. Now what is the punishment? Yay! How much fucking debt is there? There, finally. Okay, well that should be the last of that now. So I go through 500, so I have left quite a lot. 500 per thing. So I can take one that is 500 per thing, which is none of them. Great. So I'll just take another basic. Okay. Hey, what's up? Yes. And can I heal? No. Week 8. It's the Jonkler. Why so serious? Do we even need to put this into my court? Can we not just send them through? Because I'm the one who has to be the one to send them through for some reason. Hey. What the fuck? Prices in this town are ridiculous. Casino, baby! Case 2! The author, Michael Dorset, violated the contract signed with publisher Alfred Morgan. You had to sell so many books in order to not pay expenses. Some of those purchases were by your family by a lot. Artificially inflated. That's interesting. But did the contract say you couldn't do it artificially? Because honestly, if not, I'd say that's fair. Yes. Exactly. I think it's fine. No. I feel like following the contract to the letter is not abusing the contract. Honestly, at this point, I'm just doing this for fun because I don't really enjoy the main game as more than blackjack. Sometimes all you need is a symbol in the game. Rip. Rip. And final 3. Well, 17. If he receives any punishment, you will bear the consequences. Do you want your family to be the ones who die in the next traffic accident? Yes. All they do is suck my money. 212-1355. I sure do love gameplay. Wow, guys, isn't this such gameplay? 212-1355. And I believe that is... I thought that got upgraded to death sentence. No. Huh. Weird. Anyway, and that is prior? No prior. 62 years. Goodbye. And raised salary. And I didn't die. But did my family. Do it, your work. Do it. Save me money, please. Hey, so just a heads up, you guys are targeted by assassins. Case 9. Case 1 of week 9. We are gonna bribe you, we're so gonna bribe you. Okay. What am I doing here? What is happening? Oh, I see. Boy, guys, I sure do love gameplay. Oh, especially when the game is played, I love the gameplay. This game sure is being played right now. Wow. Surely the Mafia would never solve that. Yep, that's evidence. And you guys are still alive, that's annoying. Fight with corruption increases. The government now struggles by corruption to the end. The identity of the Mafia leader still remains a mystery. Week 9, case 2. Theft. Ooh. So, someone else admitted to the crime you were supposedly away for. Okay, so you're totally innocent. What compensation should you get? Because you should get a fucking lot. Let's see. False imprisonment? I don't think I can reward you. You are clearly innocent of this. You should have sued. I would have absolutely granted it. Case 3! Hello. Punished no matter what. Interesting. 500 bucks. Incitement to suicide. What? Okay, so that's... Fuck you, you're 100% at fault for this. I was going to use reverse psychology to stop her from killing myself. From killing herself. Guhyuh. Incitement to suicide. What is that under? 4 years. We get deported. Boy. Migrants, so you get deported. Can I also put you in jail? No, it's one or the other. So, deported. I get a raise! Honestly, I was hoping this game would be more exciting. Jeez, so much sanity left. Can I go into debt? As long as I have some left over, that would make sense. But... I'm still alive! And I can't drink right now, great. What do you want from me? Wait, no. Wait. What the fuck? Wow, that was stupid. And that doesn't even do anything. Really? So I might just be deadlocked. Fine, do it, but it's in debt, bitch. Are you serious? Like, comment, subscribe if you too. I shouldn't say that, that's too much. This game's not great. I hope it'll be better.